Hello, Kent. I'm reporting from my collection of DVDs and music. So yeah, you kinda had a shooter yesterday. You're not dead. Congratulations, you didn't die. And now we go to the live stream from Cody, who's reporting from the bookshelf. Thanks, me from the past. Hi, Kent. I'm reporting to you from my awesome bookshelf of weird knickknacks. And since today is Book Thursday, I thought I would talk about some books that kind of represent my life. For example, these books. Now, this is Sense and Sensibility and Sea Monsters, and Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. Now, these are made from Quirk Books, that's their publisher, and they describe me perfectly because, as you know, I'm kind of a weird, quirky person. I like many weird things. I don't really normally stick to the norm. So they take these really kind of dry, boring reads and make them awesome. And what's even better is that they actually have illustrations with them. So it just makes it 10 times better. Now, these books are from Quirk Books, which is also where I found that website, Booklikes, which I was showing you last time you were home. Now, I'm going to do some shameless plugging for this site because it's just awesome. It's kind of like Goodreads for those of you who know what Goodreads is. You can go to Booklikes and you can submit all the books you've read or the books you have at home on your shelf. I've logged in all my books. I have over 100 books logged in. I don't know the exact number. It's changed because I've just put in a bunch more for my Kindle. So, and what's really cool about this site is you can enter drawings for people, up-and-coming authors who are putting out their books. And you can apply to get a copy of it, and they'll send you a free copy of it, whether it's like an ebook or even a paperback. But it's just, I think it's a really neat thing because they send you their books and then you leave them a review on Amazon or wherever they sell books, and you can get their name out there, and I think that's just awesome. I would like to do some writing on the side along with going in the radio and all that junk. So this gives me hope that people will actually want to read what I have to write if I ever do put out a book of my writings and short stories or whatever. But yeah, I just think that was a cool thing. Now, the last part of this video, I kind of want to talk about how I am quirky and how the books I like make me quirky, but I'd also like to talk about my friends who don't necessarily like to read, but I want to talk about how I'm friends with them and how that correlates with why I like books. See, I use correlate right. I used it in the right sentence. So, like I like quirky books, I like quirky friends, I like being around interesting people, I like reading interesting books. So, the more interesting books I read, the more kind of interesting people I find out about. Correlation. So we're going to segue into a slideshow because slideshows are cool. Now, Ken, friendship is a weird thing. We never really know how we start with the friends that we have now and where they come from. But it all starts a long time ago, and the process of becoming friends takes a while. It's different than dating someone because it takes years and years to develop a really strong friendship. And over time, some will fizzle out and some will last. But I mean, the good ones, the ones that do last, are they're still strong today because of the stupid things you used to do in the past, and you look back on them now and you just smile because you know you did them with a good friend that you're still friends with. And as I sit here and look through these pictures, I realize how a lot of my friends have moved on and how they've developed over the years and how they've gotten a lot more talented and how they've moved on. Some are getting married, and that's good for them. I'm so proud of them. Some of them I don't really get to see anymore. Some I have
I met in the past and we talked briefly, but those few moments that we did share, they were good times. And every now and then I do miss them because all the people that you did love at one point, you will, as much as you hate them, as much as you don't want to miss them, you will miss them because you did love them at one point. And it's kind of a curse, but it's kind of a good thing too to have these pictures because you can look back and think, yeah, I was there, I remember when this happened. But the good thing that comes out of this is that you move on and you meet new people and you share new experiences with all kinds of new friends and you get into new things, you discover what it is you love about these people. You get their quirks, they get your quirks. You get along, you celebrate your quirks, and I think that's a beautiful thing because there's so much hate and so much suck in the world right now that to have good friends is just rare. You see the old pictures of where you've come from and where you are now. You know, I have amazing friends. I have amazing friends from the past, and I'm still friends with a few of those guys now. Kent, I'll see you tomorrow.